It's what I get for touching the Wopex. I blame the Wopex on this. All right, I'm just getting everything back up and going. Give me a second here. It is the pencil's fault. This is the last pencil stream I ever do. The worst part about this is my desk is so covered in pencils that I have to I can't get the keyboard out to reboot everything. All right, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm allergic to pencils. Let's give everyone a minute to get back in, and I'll do the giveaway in just a second. I was about to do the giveaway, but I want to give more people a chance to get back in. Sorry, Thunder Viking. Get the sailor towel. I should. So let's look at a few other silly pencils. This is the Viarco Magneto, because we all need a pencil that's a magnet. We all need a magnet pencil. Super cool. Is it though? Is it though? HB Blackwood. Wow. This will last for years. It's a lot of pencil. Woo! I know. I'm just not going to touch the Wopex again. Faber-Castell pencils are boring. Can I say that? Do you have any opinions on the Y Studio lead holder? I haven't seen the Y Studio lead holder. I would like to check that out before opining. I will look at that. Don't send me a link now because I can't get to the keyboard again. But I will look at it. Here, I'll write a note. Boring design-wise. I mean, they're good quality. Let's see. Y Studio. The design doesn't get me. Where their other stuff, their pens do. Y Studio lead holder. Have you noticed the difference between Japanese inks and Western inks for different styles of writing? Like Japanese works better for small writing, Western inks works for cursive? Nah, not really. I like boring. I like boring. I guess this isn't boring. It's not aesthetically pleasing for me. This is a 6B. Wow. That doesn't write like a 6B. That is a very firm 6B. Wow. It's a hefty 6B. All right, another editor. A Pine. This is the non-stinkwood version. Faber-Castell, fix your pen sections. That's just that one. This is the Pine, Swiss Pine. See, I like these. Those are great. All right, we'll do this giveaway in just a second. Nataraj Platinum Extra Dark 2B. Wow, that is a crispy 2B. Y'all can probably hear that. That's pretty crispy for a 2B, which makes it a good writing pencil. All right, let's do this giveaway now before we crash and burn again. Y'all all back? Y'all all back now? I think we lost like half the chat. That's all right. More chances to win for you and Thunder Viking. All right, so this is what we're doing. You're going to win both of these things. So the dozen Musgrave pencils and the Pen Addict write notepads. Good for pencils. Oh no. I gotta get to my keyboard. This is a terrible... Who decided to do this today, chat? All right, giveaways open. Exclamation point raffle. Exclamation point raffle. For this combo meal. I can't believe we might have to have a 2-part pencil stream. Crazy. Whose idea was this pencil stream? Skogsy's? Tony doesn't have these. Tony doesn't have these, so he's entering. All right, I'll be looking at some of this other stuff while we do. Graphite, clay, water, wood, glue. So this is also from the Pencil Perfect book launch. We'll give that one to y'all because it's a good color. Ooh, and I'll give this to y'all too because I already did this one. The Jolly. I already kept the one. Already kept one, so I'll give you that one. Blink twice if the pencils are holding you hostage. Kohinoor Magic. This is the big boy magic pencil. Here's a vintage Eagle Turquoise 3H. 3H. You can always put any questions in here, but yeah, we should talk about the how to find a good Nibmeister. Like I have a question. I have a notes list over here. So Y Studio lead holder. And then we have the Eagle Turquoise is going to write me. Maybe that's a good podcast topic. You know, maybe next week I'll talk to a Nibmeister. So y'all can't see this because it's 3H. It's glorious. Oh, that pencil is it. It's totally it, Tess. This pencil is it. Look at that. You know you want it. Look at that. It's what 3H looks like after you write with it. Oh, man, that's good. This is going in the box, Tess. This is going in the box. Look at that. Look at that. I saw that one. Slumber Run Studio. I'm going to have to pick up one of those nibs somehow. I don't need another Esterbrook pen right now. All right, let's give this away. Who won these? Giveaway winner. Pick a winner. Ready? Chad Herring. So the key is to ask a future question for a future podcast episode. Then you get to win the things. So there you go, Thunder Viking. First time winner, Chad Herring. First time winner. I feel like it. I feel like it, yes. All right, so email me your shipping address. You got a package today. Nice. Yeah, you're complaining about my sticker size. That's a small sticker. You just need a bigger tablet. That was a small sticker. Oh, Chad, I just put the ramen on here. I was supposed to write your name on here. Rip. Let's see, what pencil should we use? Oh, here's the pencil that... Is this the pencil Tony wants? The CWPE Caran d'Ache. All right. Might stickify my microscope. You love this one? I only have, I don't know if this is the only one I have. All right. We're going to give away another set of these, the same set here in a little bit. All right. Let's keep seeing what we got here. These are boring to me. This is the set. You can only get if you went in person. Gotcha. Okay, so this one needs to go in the... This one goes in the bin. All right. Let me reset this. All right. We're getting down to the end of this kit here. This is the group. This is the very first pencil I showed on the stream, part 1 of the stream. This is also the set that you can buy the 20, I don't know how many lead grades there are. But this is, the high uni is the one expensive set where you can buy from like 10B to like 6H maybe. I don't even know the whole run of it. But it's a big set. So, good pencils. I just never really picked them up. What is this? Musgrave Hermitage 510 Thin Red. Must not have been this one. 10B to 10H. Wow. Okay, cool. I didn't realize it was that wide of a range. That's crazy. I could use pencils for my new pencil case. Nice. Ravi Shankar Blackwing with the twisted ferrule. I don't like it when the ferrules don't line up to the text. You have the set and use it for drawing? Nice. That's a cool set. How much is that set? It's got to be pretty expensive. So this is another model of the Camel that they did for the Helvetica movie, I think, right? Someone sent me this. I think Les might have sent me this. This is a pretty neat pencil. Round as opposed to hex. Only 38? I thought it was more. I thought it was like 50 or 60 bucks, to be perfectly honest. So this one needs to be sharpened. This one goes in the box. So this is the Camel brand. I have a standard Camel here somewhere. But this is the same company here. Neither one are the original. I think I have the original in my fancy pencil case over here. But also a really good quality. And also round, which is something different. I just love how these write. I don't know how to spell Helvetica. Yeah. So we keep that one. TBH, not gonna lie. Your mom and them. Bless your heart. Those are some other good ones. Viarco Violet. Isn't this one poisonous? No cap. Bless your heart. Isn't this one poisonous or something? Viarco Copia Violetta. It's a little light for me. And I say that knowing that I like the lighter graphites. The lighter purple doesn't do it for me. What is this for? Duro, Violetta Duro. Does this pencil have a reason for existence? Like, is this special or is it just a purple pencil? I feel like it's got some story, but I don't know it. It might just be regular. I don't know. Regardless, it's a little too light for my regular use. It's a good color. I just don't like it. Enough. Karen Dash, Edelweiss, HB. Where's that other one? Edelweiss 3B. Not bad. I like the 3B better. Maybe it's used for underdrawings, like the non-photo blue. Ooh, Magretsuko pencils. Who sent me these? Someone sent me these. This one goes in the keeper stash. I have a dozen of these somewhere. Nice. Rage. Rage pencil. Keeper. General's Drafting. General's Drafting. Do you speak Japanese yourself? No, I'm just a Japanese stationery fan. Very, very highly inspired by Japanese stationery. General's Drafting. I feel like you should be like, this should be like the pull for like a beer tap. Oh, that's not bad. I don't know where stuff like this comes from. Ticonderogas. Let's go in the stash. Pencils you should know. Oh, this is the second book launch. Or was this the first book launch? Which came first? First book launch or second book launch? So Pencils You Should Know was the second book behind Pencil Perfect. Yes? No? This is a pen that's still stuck in my head. Use a lot of the General pencil for drafting. Yeah, the Generals are very, very, very good. Stationary tags. You finally got it. I finally remembered to use it. All right, this is one of my least favorite pencils. I just don't like how they look. So the Uni did the Nano Dia, which is they use for their lead. Techo by Tori. What's up? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. We're doing pencil talk today. We're going through some of my pencil stash. Oh, look, here's a stray. Someone can get hurt. These are the types of things that end up in your skin when you're in third grade, right? And your friend sitting next to you gets mad at you, and they stab you with the pencil. And then you pull these out from under your skin. 4.5 hours and my voice is hoarse. I bet. What'd y'all do today, Techo by Tori? I'd give you a shout out, but I haven't fixed my broken command yet. Chat here knows I'm terrible. So thanks for the raid. I appreciate you. Hope y'all had a good stream. You'd often see lead in people's bottom lip. Oof. Decorated my Hobonichi and Jibun Techo and then played Gloomhaven. Nice. Nice. I love it. So y'all go follow Techo by Tori, even though my shout out command is broken. I went to go look at it yesterday, and then I decided I had to relearn the commands, see which ones are broken, and then I stopped looking at it. So I'll get that fixed this weekend, so we'll be able to do proper shout outs. But y'all just click on Techo by Tori's name and follow. So y'all are awesome. All right, so this Nano Dia, I think they're ugly. And y'all know me, I like the weird, wild stuff. I think they're ugly, and I don't think this lead core works as well as it does in the mechanical pencil leads, right? The Nano Dia is the less breakable lead, which is much more of a bonus in the mechanical pencils than in the wood case pencils. I have never enjoyed this pencil, despite it looking cool and theoretically having a cool core. It's not it. It's not it. For some reason, I've just never gotten on with this pencil. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for all the follows. Y'all should go. Everyone should follow. Oh, here's another test scoring pencil. I'll put this in the giveaway kit. The giveaway kit's getting big. So here's the giveaway kit so far. All right, we're giving all these away here at the end. One person's going to win all these. All these. Dare you to throw it across the room? Which one? I'll throw any of them across the room. Toby's not in here. He won't eat it. My wife's not home. She won't yell at me. Oh, the Nano Dia? I'll throw it across the room. Stupid pencil. I don't like that pencil. Hope I didn't leave a mark on the wall. My wife will yell at me for that. Another testing one. The Uni Mark sheet. I tried all the testing ones. They're average. They're average. Get out of here, pencil. But everyone has a testing pencil, it seems. Oh, this isn't bad. That's pretty nice. I like that one. Ooh, I see something cool in here. Not this one, though. What is this one? This is a Mitsubishi triangular something 2B. I don't know what this is. I've never used it. Here's the ooh one. Do y'all remember this pencil? Testing pencils are for the Scantron test, or Scantron's the brand name, but like the circle, the fill in the circle tests that get read by a computer. They want to have a consistent lead grade. That's the right amount of darkness to be able to be computer read when they feed the sheets in. So that's why you see the test scoring pencil has like the little sample boxes here, right? So that's just the idea. So it's for all of that, any type of fill in the circle or the square type of testing. So I yelled about the black core earlier, but we keep this one because it's really nice, like Tony says, and it's left-handed, right? So this is left-handed orientation. Who was talking about the uni emotes earlier, saying thank me for reviewing them, and I forgot to reply. The emotes are also left-handed orientation. It's a special graphite formulation to make it easier for the machine to read. Gotcha. So this is the only wooden pencil I have that's a left-handed orientation. So now the more you know. But I did a whole review on this pencil when I had when my wrist was broken, because I just enjoyed it so much. So that definitely goes in the box. What is this? Oh, look, this is a left-handed one, right after I said I didn't have any other ones. Be Goody Japan, HB. I have no idea what this is. No clue. Triangular uni, high uni, 4B. This could be pretty cool. Oh, I was really good at that, Boss Baker Chris. When you used to throw pencils into the ceiling and make them stick, I was a superstar at that. So yeah, this was a triangular barrel one. Is this another mark? Nope. Dixon FTR Matte R1. Any idea what this is? Oh, there we go. Repro. Film tracing reproduction. All I had to do was turn it over. So is this for like, this is for like the plastic type papers, right? So like you can use it on your normal paper, but it's really to go on literal film, right? Any of that type of material, that more plasticky feeling. Like it's kind of even sticky. Like when you write with it on here, you know that feeling, right? When you write on plastic, even on paper, it feels different. It's got a stickiness to it. So this is the Dixon Repro. Like it is not a good experience on paper. But if I needed to write, I could probably write on my desk mat with this, but I'm not, because it might never come off. So, special use case pencil. Viking Element. This is the upgrade of the Scoily Blanton. That 4B Uni pencil is the Tombow version. So you're saying I should keep this out, huh? And test it. All right, I'll test this one out. This is the upgraded version of the Scoily Blanton, the school pencil, the Viking school pencil that I had out earlier. The Viking Element. Yeah. It's a penmanship pencil just like the KMKKS. Okay. Then we'll go to the top of the list. So these, I think when I tested these, I tested the Viking kit, the Viking set, that came with the CDA pen as well. And I thought they were just okay. Like, they're fine. They're not special. They're good, right? There's good, and then there's going into the box because I want to have them around all the time good. Oh, look. All right. Here's another one of the CWPE pencil that I will hold over Tony's head for a while. We'll go ahead and put that in the box, even though there's already one in here. We'll see how many I come up with in this. I do have the Viking Election pencil. The Viking Election pencil might still be in the pack. They sent those in a nice box, but it was in there. And I don't know if I took them all out and put them in here or not. So we'll have to see. Caran d'Ache Natura 2H. This is one of my favorite. This is another favorites. This is one of the lightest pencils. Like, all wood case pencils are light, so you notice when one of them is lighter than the rest of them. This is one of them. It's also a 2H, which you can see in here, and is just an awesome writer. This is another really good pencil for me that Tess will hate because it's so light. I'd say this is lighter than most 2Hs. This is more like a 4H. Here, that's a keeper. Another HB. This must be one of the Pine. Pen Silvestri. I don't know. There's other words here. Oh, this pad is the Studio Neat. What was this called? I already forgot. It's the Studio Neat desk pad. I can't remember names. I'm old. Short-term memory loss. So yeah. Another good CDA. This is a fancy Pano book. Thank you. Jeez. Okay, so here's a different Faber-Castell that is nice. But these are like really expensive for what they are. It's like kind of got that fancy like barleycorn finish. Like, you can feel the texture on here. It's not just like printed on here. It's kind of almost like etched. This is different than like the traditional like Faber-Castell 9000s that I think are boring. This is actually very, very nice looking. It's probably just like a standard HB, I'm guessing. They don't do a lot of varieties in these. Oh yeah. It actually doesn't feel awesome. So this is probably like a $5+ pencil or something like that. This is a very expensive pencil that just gets trounced in performance by the cheap Tombos and Mitsubishis, right? This is just, you're paying for the name and the style, where the performance is not as good as a lot of other pencils. So we have that in the pen world too, right? Some of it's just not as good. You know, like, sometimes the price doesn't add up. All right. One of the worst pencils I've ever reviewed. Sorry, Scott. Franklin Christoph. The review was bad because of the set. And it was a set from like 2H, 2B, maybe 3B or 4B. And there was very little grade difference between the 4 or 5 pencils in the set. So I reviewed these pretty badly. So I don't have much. This is one that deserves to be thrown. I'm not going to throw any more pencils. But yeah, I did not enjoy this pencil at all. So, and I reviewed them as such. MMX, awesome. Blackwing. This goes directly into the box. Do not pass go. So this is the medium core. Is that what they call this? What do they call the Pearl and the MMX cores? Like, we have firm, extra firm. Is there like medium and soft? What's the actual kind of reference name that they call these? This goes into the box, by the way. All right. Last of this, balanced and soft. Thank you. Okay, so MMX is the softest. Gotcha. Yeah, so I bought these when they came out. So this is still from my original dozen of these. So Pearl is the actual medium one. I was thinking it was the softest, and the MMX was the medium. I like the MMX better than the Pearl. Here's another classic pencil. See, I thought Pearl was the softest too. This is another classic pencil where I think I've just seen the design too much that it doesn't do anything for me. I don't know. It's a good pencil. Staedtler Mars Lumograph 2H. Great style, great look. Been around for decades. Just good. Doesn't make the list. Doesn't make the list. All right. Let's do another. Yeah, maybe that's why it takes you back to the classroom. Let's do this one quickly because I think there's probably the fewest interesting amount of pencils in this. Then we'll get into the pencil bag, which has the most amount of interesting pencils in it. So let me do this, and this will be good because I think I can consolidate. Some of this stuff. An Ada pencil, the best. Top 5. Maybe top 3. Agree, Mafia Geek. So we'll give that goes in the giveaway stash. Okay? Bookmark. So this is the Ada Lovelace edition. Yeah, top 5. Blackwing Pearl includes balance and smooth that is softer than the graphite found on the 602 but firmer than the MMX. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Papermate Mongol. I think someone sent this to me. Let's get a new page here. Excuse me. A bunch of Faber-Castell grips that I don't like. They're fine. Whatever. These are whatever. Is that a good old one or a trash new one? Which one? What? The Mongol? It's a old round one. I think it's old. I don't know. Someone sent this to me, so I don't really know. It looks old-ish. It looks like, more than 10 years old. They still make round ones, but they're trash. These are also trash. I do not like this pencil. I don't know why there's 3 of them here. Maybe did they come as a set or something? 2.5 HB. What is this stupid grading system? 1 equals 2B. 2.5 equals HB. 2 equals B. Go jump in a lake, Faber-Castell. Who needs this? Like, make a better pencil. I'm not going to throw them. Make a better pencil. Like, I don't care for these. You just be lucky they're not Dutch pencils. Strings and pedals. Do the Dutch even make pencils? Huh? Stupid. I'm biased against Faber-Castell pencils. Look at this. Boring. You're stupid. Faber-Castell is stupid. Kimberly. I don't know what this is. Kimberly B. Okay, like I don't like erasers. I could do without the metal capping. Like, a little sketchy. Like, I could do without the metal caps. Staedtler. At least this makes me feel cool. Like I got a gold star, right? This is the one that the teacher gives away at the end of the week or the month. Oh, you can put your name on it. How am I going to write my name on the pencil with the pencil? It's so difficult, Staedtler. But at least makes me feel special, right? This is the one you get if you had a good week in school. You got the gold star pencil. That's what this is. How am I going to write my name on there, I don't know. Do you think about that? Oh my God, the internet's going out again. I have another Wopex. The internet goes out again, chat. You know. Look at this. Premium Wopex sharpening experience right there. Look at that. Gouges straight into the plastic. Worst pencil ever made. Look at that. That is beautiful. Garbage pencil. I'm not going to throw that one because it would break the wall. That's why we don't throw the Wopex. Oh, this is like a stick, like a wooden stick. Fabula organic. I'm not throwing it. It will break the wall. Wow, this is way firmer than I thought it would be. I thought it would be more like a graphite stick. Like, this texture is interesting. Made from recycled coffee grounds. It feels like plastered coffee grounds. Like, I want the core, if you're going to give me this big of a pencil, I want the core to be softer. It doesn't smell like coffee. That'd be cooler, though. This looks like something you'd pick up off the ground and immediately throw it back down because it feels weird. Just saying. Did that come from CWPE? That might have come from a pencil box or something. All right, more bugles. We don't need those. I said this box was going to be faster. Or this. Oh, here's the one I was looking for. Here's a real stick pencil. This one actually feels like wood. I don't know where this one came from. Yeah, whatever. I don't need that. Print Prologue, is that from Andy? What is Print Prologue? Seems like an Andy thing. All right, let's get all these out. I think I had like a dozen box of these. Oh, there's another General's number 1. All right, so what's the GOAT General's number 1? General's Cedar Point, the number 1 or the number 2? Good review, whatever. Yeah, that was a whatever. Let's see if I can get all these in this thing so I don't have to use this other. I had one of those held to sharpen though. They're both good. I thought there was like a commentary on, hey, this is the one you should get type of thing. All right, so here's a lead holder, like a stub holder, a pencil extender, right? So you just put the pencil in here, and it embiggens it for you to write with. So if you need like, this is the giraffe. This is the coned giraffe pencil. So that's how this works. So everyone needs one of these. Is this E&M or something more generic? E&M usually puts their logo on things. This looks like just completely generic. Cigarette holder, yeah. That's what I use it for. You know me. Viarco H3. We already messed one of these. Use that while French and smoking. All right. Here's the terrible Midori MD. Don't buy the Midori pencils. Apparently, I'm not a big fan of whatever's in this cup. Do not buy the Midori pencils. Oh, this looks cool, though. Couleur Mitsubishi Couleur pencil. 2637 Vermilion Prussian Blue. That's pretty nice. It's really short. What did I sharpen this with? Whatever I did a great job with. Look at that. Best sharpener. I'm not going to... This is the one you would throw into the ceiling, but you had to have the proper technique, right? So you didn't... If you were good at sticking the pencils in the ceiling, you didn't do the flip. You held them like this, and you did like one straight shot, so they just flew straight like this. and they didn't do the flip part because that's just like way bad. You do them like this, so they would just go straight in, and this one would win. Look at that. So if you know, you know, chat. Nice. File it. If you know, you know. I'm not throwing any more pencils. Maybe. Return to nature. This one deserves to be thrown. Return to nature. I will return you to nature. Trash pencil. I will return you to nature. You better believe it. Get your garbage out of here. Made in China, Delhi, general writing copycat. Knockoff copycat pencil. What is this? Some fancy gold pencil. Faber-Castell again. Garbage. Garbage. Why do I need them? What is this? Oh my gosh. You can't read this. Good, because I just spelled Faber with 2 B's. I'm glad you can't read this. Why do you exist? Oh. It's called gold. It's not just gold. Gold. Faber-Castell. Wow, this is illegible. Gold. More like garbage. Send them. I'll just throw them back. I'll send them back with a Wopex. Kohinoor dry marker. This is like a highlighter pencil. This really is a garbage bin of pencils right here. I'm not even giving any of these to y'all because they suck so much. Why do you exist? You can't even write a clean line. Terrible. All right, this one's good though. National Pencil Day 2017. This is the Nataraj Marble. These are actually pretty good. Black paper. Yeah, black paper would be good. It's still really faint. It doesn't write like a colored pencil. It writes like a wooden pencil, right? There's no like breakdown of the tip like you would want to get to transfer more color onto the page. It wasn't like that. Nataraj Marble. This goes into the giveaway set because that's actually a pretty cool one. Musgrave News 600 pencil. Where is Skogsy? We're doing the pencil stream. Stream helps Brad start good from garbage. That's true. Musgrave News 600. Why does this exist? Ooh, it's dark. Is this for like crossword puzzles or something on the newsprint? Why do you have this pencil? It's really dark and soft. So the news is Faber-Castell pencils stink. That's the news. Headline, breaking news, news at 11. That feels good. It's like that's more like the 4B type of thing. Not bad. All right, Staplers, Norris's, General Semi-Hex, more of these. Something someone gave me, Kenyon College. I'm determined to get all these pencils in this jar so I can throw away this cup. One less thing. Comte à Paris, Pierre Noir, 2B, France, 1710. Something broken. Oh. Braked. Because I spelled broken wrong. This is almost like a grease pencil. That just needs to go in the trash can. Soft pencils are good. I have no problem with soft pencils. Conte is a charcoal pencil. Crayon. I wonder if that came in the CWPE box. Another one of these Viarcos. How many of these do I have for no reason? I don't even use this pencil, and I've got 3 of them. Here's a mini Norris. That probably needs to go in the lead holder on the extender. Where'd that thing go? I don't see it anymore. See the bottom of it. Whatever. Baby Norris. We'll keep him there because he's cute. Thanks. Wow, that is aggressive. Thanks. I don't know why they were thanking me. I don't think this came in my order when I ordered the Pen Addict pencils. You're welcome, Musgrave. You're welcome. That's all I gotta say. Man, I'm not gonna get all these in there. Y'all really missed out on the Borking bets today. I ordered a handkerchief from Hickory's Hard Goods like 10, 12 years ago. That's how old this pencil is. But it just looks like the standard Musgrave carpenter's pencil. Like it's built just like the all the other carpenter's type of pencils you get. I guess I need to look. How do you sharpen them? With a knife. I'm gonna get all these pencils in here. Let me see what Toby's barking at now. Nothing. All right. I should put this in the giveaway pack. The 2558 is a great pencil. I have a bunch of them. General's Goddess, another one of these. Hey, did you get them, man? Toby, did you get them? That's not bad. You're fired. What are these for? Brad, I have art supplies 40 years old? For sure. These are like bigger than 9mm, but less than 2mm. I don't know what these go to. Viking Rolo Artist Graphite Pencil. Not bad. I don't know. A little sketchy. A little sketchy. 2mm? They look narrower than 2mm. No, because I have 2mm over here. That's definitely narrower than 2mm, right? 4B. Oh, here's another 4B, but in the hex barrel. That's nice. That's okay. Ha! Hydrate, Brad. I only have Coke Zero today. I'll drink it, though. I'm pretty thirsty. Vintage Mechanicals. Well, it came with something. I don't know what, though. Get out the calipers. I could do that. The Pencil Addict. Haha. I'll keep that one. Oh, I'll give that one to y'all. That'll go in the giveaway. Statler. Mitsubishi. Statler. What is this? Who needs this? Statler Norris Stylus Pencil. Oh, this is just like a big chunk of graphite. Okay, someone is here. I don't know. Must be someone going to the back. I might rescind my comments on this. Is this just one big core? Throw pencils at them. I can't tell what's going on here. Is that... Okay. It's like plastic, but it matches the color. This is a terrible idea. Who made this? Oh, my wife's home. Caran d'Ache 2mm 4-color pencil leads. Well, if that's the case, good. Because then I can use them. Who needs this? See? There's my 2mm. Right? Are these different? Maybe not. So there you go. Thank you, Claire. It looks smaller than I thought. I will leave these out to try. I must have bought them for this purpose and they got stashed in here for whatever reason. All right. Thank you, thank you. Actually, I'll set this right next to it. Field Note stock pencil. They're not bad. Shanghai Pencil Co. Someone sent me this one. I can't remember. Another print prologue. That must be some Kickstarter or something. Another bugle. Another print prologue. All right, these are all extras. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me with this? They're multiplying. I'm sending y'all, whoever wins this pencil pack, you're getting that. Here's the Pencil Perfect book. Pencil. All right, let's get into the good stuff. All right, just a few more to go. Label lead container with writable washi. Nice. I'd say burn the Wopex, but the fumes are probably toxic. You're probably right. All right, this goes here. That goes there. Let's see if we can consolidate. I think we did it, chat. We consolidate. Unless I have more from this stash. I don't think I will, though. All right. So, let's do... Okay, I'm not ready to give this away to y'all yet. But this is what we're working on for y'all right now. So this will be the final giveaway today. Will be whatever I come up with in this stash. Right now, let's give away another pencil, Pen Addict pencil, and notebook set. Do I have another one in here? I do. All right, let's give away another set of stuff, and then we'll get into the final pouch, which doesn't have as much stuff in it, I don't think. And it's got all the good stuff. All right. Let's do this giveaway, and then I'm going to take a quick break while y'all enter the raffle. Reset. All right, there you go. That raffle's open. All right, I got 30 seconds left to get in on this raffle, and then we'll get into the Primo pencils. My favorite pencils that I use stay in this stash here. This is the magic pencil bag. This is where all the good stuff goes. But we're gonna empty it out. Or at least we're gonna consolidate a little bit. All right, entries have stopped. I have the requisite ramen. I'm going to pick a winner. Arlo Soriano. You have won. You are a first-time winner, I believe. What's up, Arlo Soriano? You are the winner. OMG, you win. You win. All right, so you got to email me. hello@penaddict.com, your shipping address, and I will send you these notebooks and pencil sets. Here, I'm going to write it with the coastal. There we go. Come back just in time. There's going to be another giveaway of... There's going to be one more giveaway of a pencil set. I'm curating a pencil set as we go to give away. All right, so that's that. All right. Now we're going to get into the good stuff. Well, my favorite stuff. So let's do this. So we will go... We'll go into the pencil case blindly and just pull them out as we go. All right. Ada Lovelace. 16.2. Yeah. Ooh. That's either with a... that must be the good Blackwing sharpener test right there. So yeah, one of my favorites. So all of these are going to be the good stuff pencils right here. These are going to be my most favorite or most used or something. Blackwing 16.2. So I have one of these in the giveaway. The giveaway satch. I think this is the 602. What rationale do you use to pick up a wooden pencil over a mechanical pencil? Completely writing feel. Like they feel completely different in your hand, right? That's how, at least to me, they do. So if I want just like... Wooden pencils tend to be more expressive, right? Because of that paintbrush type feel that a wooden pencil has, right, in the hand, right? It's a bigger, broader, even though I still write small with like the H side of the ledger. So, and then mechanical pencils, I just know it's going to be small, and if I want to use something with that kind of that metal feel. So, there's a lot more expression in a wooden pencil. So, the 602, I have one of these in y'all's giveaway set here. All right, next. Okay, this is the Tajima construction pencil. They call this the construction pencil. It's a 2H Tombow. It's basically a Tombow Mono 2H that is done in collaboration with Tajima. They call this the construction pencil because of the firmer core. So yeah. That's even not like that great, I don't think, of a 2H. I think I have better 2Hs than that one. All right, here is a 3B High Uni. I don't use this one that much either. I tend to just go for the 4B KH KKS if I'm going to do that. I will try. I do have the 4B pulled to sharpen and use. All right, next. Oh, yeah. Graphwood. Caran d'Ache Graphwood. So the difference with this pencil than the other Caran d'Aches is the barrel diameter. So it's a little bit wider of a diameter, but not even close to like a jumbo. It's a really, really nice feeling pencil. And I like the Caran d'Ache cores. Not everyone does. They're a little bit more clay feeling. But this is perfect. Graphwood. I love this pencil. Big time love this pencil. Core on the perfect pencil is perfect, expensive, but they last forever. I need to just buy like the refills for that. I didn't really enjoy the perfect pencil that much. So this is a Dixon Ticonderoga that Les sent me that I really enjoyed. I think I might even reviewed this one. I obviously haven't used it that much, but it's a really neat looking pencil with the tone. I think it might be made in Mexico. Is that what makes this one special? I can't remember. But it's a real nice... This is a HB, number 2 HB. It's just a good, for a basic pencil, it's really, really nice. For what's considered, say, like a school pencil. All right, next. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, eBay. How much is this pencil worth? This is the Centennial Edition. What did they call this one? Palomino Blackwing Centennial Edition. 5K at least. There's 5K on this pencil. I think these had the 602 core. This feels like the 602. $35. Extra firm? Okay, I'll buy that, I guess. $35 for one pencil? That's crazy. So crazy, I'll give it to y'all. That's going in y'all stash too. Crazy. Yeah. Futura. I think for one. I think $35 for one. What are you going to do with the garbage pencils? Toss them? I have a couple of pencils that I don't like, but I still keep. I don't throw them away. I give them to my kids. Or I'll send, like once a year, I'll send like some big Ziploc bags to school with the kids or something like that. So I don't throw any of them away. This is in Brad's top 5 pencils, the Futura. If I have a second one of these, I'll give it to you, but I like this one. I'm going to keep this one. I'll give you the $35 pencil, but I'm going to keep the $2 French Futura for myself. I love this pencil. It's also pink, so there you go. But if there's a second one in here, I'll get it. So here's the pearl. So this is the balanced. Kindling? Could be. I don't know, some of these might be poisonous. I've always thought the pearl was my least favorite, though. But like when you use it independently or around these other things, it feels great. Here's the Camel, finally. So, this is the traditional Camel. And then these are 2 other varieties of Camel. 2 other species of Camel. So this is the traditional Camel HB, which is a stunningly awesome pencil. And then this is the paint job upgrade of the Craft Design Technology model. Same exact pencil. And then Helvetica, just it was made for the movie, for the documentary, Helvetica. And it's a round barrel Camel, but all the same core. This is my favorite. Like, I like these 2. The traditional Camel HB is my favorite, but they all go into the special pencil box. It's great. All right. Dope. Uh-oh. I got 2 of them. I'll keep this one for me. I'm not giving you 2 $35 pencils. I mean, I like y'all, but I'll keep this one. I'll also sharpen this one with the Blackwing sharpener, it looks like. Nice. Hey, Darrow. He You can also write really small with the extra firm core. That one's mine. I already gave you one. What is this? Oh, here's the other CDT. I'll give you one of these since I got a bunch of them. Pearl is my favorite. I mean, that's a statement. All right, I'll give y'all one of these. We're going to have a big pencil kit here at the end to give away. I'll give you the box, in fact. Here, I'll just do this. I'll put some other pencils in the box. I'll put the $35 Blackwing in here. Watch it not fit, though. There's no way it's going to fit, is it? Stupid Blackwings. And they're linked. What's up, Theo? We'll just put that in there because it's dumb. So yeah, I kept those up. See? You know the editor is going in the favorites pouch. It's just the way it's going to be. It's a great pencil. Hey, Bloomin'. Oh, here we go, Tony. I knew I had it. So this is one of the 2 election pencils that Viking makes. So it's literally designed for tying to a table for people to... Oh, put the giveaway pencils in a knock pencil pouch. That's a genius idea, Slumberland Studio. I'll do that. We're testing pencils today. Slumberland Studio, so that will be included. I have a pencil pouches. I'll put all these in a Notco pencil pouch. So yeah, I have the red one and the standard graphite one. So yeah, so this is designed to have like a piece of string tied through to the table, so you can check mark your election boxes or X mark or however you want to do them. Circle, draw them in. So yeah, this is the election pencil. I think it came in that set. I don't know that if I bought it separately or not. So here's another editor, which, again, these are all my favorites in here. Oh, look at that, Tony. I got 3 of them. Book bag. Ah, this is so nice. I'll give that away, too, just so Tony, we'll make Tony enter just so he can try to win the CWPE, since I have 3 of them. Apple Pencil. I just sent these to Steven the other day. So this is the OG Apple Pencil. These are from, I had a listener send me, like, there was a 12-pack box. They had like 5 of them left. So I didn't even realize I kept one. But I sent the other box to Steven. So this is the OG Apple Pencil. Sauerkraut Kid, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Hey, I have pencils that write worse than this. That's not bad. It's not nice to keep showing off to Tony. You don't know Tony very well. We always want to stick it to the man. All right, here's a Blackwing Natural. I swapped out the eraser in. So that's a cool one. Great pencil. Stinkwood. Stinkwood fan here. I love the cores on the Stinkwood. Still smells. It is a great pencil. So for those of y'all who aren't pencil fans, this is the gold nib fountain pen of pencils, right? So, you know, all of these pencils are like $1. This pencil is like $5, right? So relative to standard pencils, this one's priced like the gold nib fountain pen. Like this is $5 for one pencil. And they're worth every penny. Like, yeah, this one hadn't been sharpened in a while, and it totally smells. They're great. They're just absolutely great pencils. This is definitely in the top 5 pencil category. Oh, another Stinkwood. Classic 56. Look how tiny the wow, this looks so funny looking compared to the modern Blackwings logo. On how tiny it is. I mean, a lot of people will say they smell stinky. People talk about they smell like a combination of like soy sauce and chocolate, but like not the good of either. It's like soy sauce and sadness. So yeah. This was like in the first, I don't know, maybe 6 or so releases before they've changed their word mark. Where's the pearl? Here's a better representation. So there you go. Yeah, classic. So this is the 56. And that's a knife sharpen. And I think this was a softer core. This is either the Pearl or the MMX. I don't know which. I can't totally tell the difference. 602? This was a 602? Feels softer. So this is the hidden Blackwing. This is the Muji made by Kitabashi, who also makes Blackwing. And I did a whole review. Just look up Muji pencil on my blog. I did a review about this one, and at the end we had some comments about what's actually contained within this pencil. It doesn't feel like a 602 though. It feels more like a Pearl or MMX maybe. Whatever it is, it's good. Thank you. The Viking 4B HB. This one's just average. I like it okay. It's not special. 3H Mitsubishi 9000. I clearly like this pencil. Oh, yeah. It's like a razor. That's a good pencil. Magic pencil. The red, yellow, blue. Let's see here. Just a few more left. All right, one of the pine Swiss Woods non-stink variety. This one just smells like pencil. Like wood. Doesn't smell like pine or doesn't smell like the stink wood, but it's the same core. So, pencil cap. This is Kohinoor 6H. 6H. God, that's nice. Y'all are just wrong about the H side of the pencils. That's a good pencil. Like, I wouldn't use this in my Hobonichi, but dang if it doesn't feel great. It's excellent. Excellent. Pearl. I don't know if that's the same or not. No, that seems lighter. What kind of marketing thought was it really to sell stinkwood? Well, that's not called stinkwood. It's called Swiss wood. But we call it stinkwood. Because it's some birch tree, right? It's like the natural scent of this birch tree or something like that. I like writing with harder cores, but wish they were darker. There's some 2H's and 3H's that work well. So here's the eras. Number 1 probably on my pencil list. It's the Jam. And these aren't as like crazy expensive as the other Blackwings. Like they're not available anymore, but they're not like stupidly priced. Like, where's this one? So this one's like $35 a pencil, and this one's like $35 for a dozen, something like that. It's like everyone, when you say stinkwood, everyone knows exactly what you're talking about. 60 for a dozen. The eras are 60 for a dozen. Wow. Can you even get the Centennial dozens? Probably not. The racers are not good. The racers are not good. I mean, they're at bet on a good day, their racers are average. On a bad day, they're just bad. So don't buy them for their racers. Like, they're usable, but Brad Dowdy pencil. The Pencil Addict. Did I give y'all one of these? Yeah, I gave y'all one of these. The white ones are okay, but the pink ones are not great. That's a good point. I think the pink Blackwing erasers are actually the worst. So maybe they've modified them a little bit over the years. Mitsubishi 9852 that's broken off in here. I think that's it. Oh, then we have some more accessories in here. So these are all the good accessories here. So the Coom Masterpiece is a really good handheld sharpener to get a long point. And then we have the Pollux here. And then we have different caps, pencil caps. No what? 99 bottles of ink, 10 months of 7. Let's go. 2-stage sharpeners are evil. Well, look, I have one right here. Okay, simmer down. 1 stage, 1 stage. Coom Masterpieces, all of these sharpeners are a little bit challenging to use. I will grant you that. So this sharpener was designed to mimic the way this sharpens, which is, I'm not going to pretend to do it here, but it is, I had one. This one, which is the difference between this and, say, pretty much everything else. This. So you get this, it's a little bit concave and a really sharp point, but a shorter length in like the Pollux here. That's like this one, and this one is on this side. And then the Coom KH20, the big sharpener, or the classroom friendly, sharpens like this one up here. So both really good aesthetics that I like a lot. Those are my preferred type of sharpeners. And the Coom is closer to the KH20. All right, let's do the big giveaway. I think we'll put all the fancy sharpeners in the box now. Then one day we'll take all the, maybe we'll do all the pencils in the box. We will, we'll see if we can pick out a top 5 or something, but we're not going to do that today. All right. All right, so this is what I have to give away to y'all. Close this up. Any recommendations for a decent point protector? I mean, I use these little tin ones that are adjustable. Yeah, this is the only good ones that I've found because you can bend them to fit the pencil a little bit better, right? They're a little bit pliable here, so they can be tighter or looser. Yeah, and they're like, I don't know, $3 for 5 or something really Really crazy. I would skip the Blackwing ones. I haven't had good luck with these. I mean, they remodeled them right after they did these, right after they launched them. So, all right, so we got some random stuff here for y'all. We got the Blackwing Natural. We have the Jolly Rainbow. We have the Two-Tone Bugle. We have the CWPE CDA. We have the Craft Design Technology Camel. Y'all don't need the box. I'll just chuck the box. So the CDT Camel. We have a Coastal Blackwing. We have a Graphite Clay Waterwood Glue, which came from the Pencil Perfect launch. We have a Wopex. Chat, the internet has not gone back down again, so the Wopex is off the hook. We have the classic 2558, one of the best inexpensive all-around writing pencils. We have an Ada Lovelace Blackwing 16.2, which would be in my top-tier Blackwing favorites. We have a Nataraj Marble from National Pencil Day 2017 that I must have gotten from CWPE or someone sent that to me. We have a Brad Dowdy The Pencil Addict pencil, also from CWPE. I could use the box for shipping, but I'm gonna put them in the a Notco pencil case. Erasable Live 135. The Geckoso 8B. The Test Scoring Musgrave. The Tennessee Red Musgrave. And the Piece de Resistance. The Cal Cedar Blackwing Centennial pencil. That is worth more than all the other pencils combined. So, one person, you love the Pencil Addict, nice. One person is going to win all these. And it's just a fun group. A lot of nice stuff, a lot of silly stuff. Kind of like a good representation of me, I think. Of just like, some of it's like really cool, some of it's really dumb, and some of it's just funny. So, there you go. All right, let's get this set up. All right, we're going to do Pen Addict Pencil Sampler. All right. Hey, y'all are welcome. I'm glad to do it. What am I going to do with all this stuff, huh? Give it to y'all. All right, giveaways open. Exclamation point raffle. Enter to win. And I'm going to clean off my desk. See what I can do here. I don't know that I can actually walk out of here. What am I going to do with these accessories? I didn't really account for these accessories. Maybe those go in the pouch. Maybe this could be a pencil sharpener and pencil lead pouch or something. Put them in the Noose Man. Yeah, I won't have them in time. They're just now shipping. But the pencil case is made after the Tombow Mono 100, which I'm surprised I didn't have in this anywhere in this whole pencil event. We did not have a Mono 100 in here, which is weird. We had similar monos. All right, we got to put this man back, you know. We're starting to get some good brassing on our Shown Design pen. The ballpoints, the rollerball refill is doing well. We can sort of reorganize the desk here a little bit. Okay. Good enough. I think I can walk out of here. All right, y'all got about 15 seconds left to enter. Exclamation point raffle. Anyone can win. You do have to spell it right, though, boo you. You need a Smand? I'll be giving a Smand away next week. I just ordered the 4 new colors. So we'll do a Smand giveaway as soon as they arrive. All right. I hope you didn't... Thunder Viking didn't even get in there. There's new colors of the Smand. Yeah, they have little characters on them. So there's a dog one, a rabbit one, a cherry one, and a lemon one. All right. Pick a winner. You were doing work. Not allowed, Thunder Viking. Not allowed. All right. Ready? 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 Temporarily awry. You have won. Have you actually ever won before? I'm thinking yes. But I'm not sure. The people who are here all the time, like Temporarily Awry, since I talked to you so much, I don't know that you've actually won. But I think you have. I think Temporarily Awry has run. 2.5? What's the 0.5? Nice. Congrats. Nice. Temporarily, sorry. But I spelled it wrong too. Temporarily awry. Temporarily awry. Got it. I'm on it. I want a thing I had in the mail. Gotcha. Nice. Nice. All right. We'll stick this on here somewhere just so I remember. I'm not going to move this till I go get the pencil case. Temporally awry. Temporally awry. All right. Let's go back over here. All right. So I will ship these out probably this weekend. It'll probably be this weekend before I ship all this stuff out today. All right. We need to yell at Skogsy to make sure to let him know I did the pencil stream. All right, who do we have that we can toss it to today? Oh, we got it. You know what we got to do today, chat? Let's hit the stationary tags, right? Let's hit the stationary tags. We got to get Celerymen in the stationary tags. Where am I? Stationary. Boom. I am the only one, chat. I'm the only one. Let's see. How about journaling? Why don't you like me? Let's go here. Let's try this. Do we have anyone journaling? Where's the tag? Categories. Anything, y'all. Anything. Lame. All right. Who do we need to throw it to, Chad? All right, we can go to Celerymen. Let me just browse real quick. We've picked some good ones. We've picked some good ones recently, haven't we, chat? I mean, I always like to throw it to my friends, but I like to mix it up too. Sorry, I'm inspecting some streams. So we don't want to throw to any bad streams either. That's why we like to throw it to our friends, because we know we're not going to get in trouble. So I think we're going to go see Hey to Celerymen today. I was watching their stream yesterday. They're always dope. All right. We'll only throw pencils? Truce. Consider it a throw it emote. Ooh, we should do that. I'm going to send my next emote mail out soon. Actually, when I get done with this afternoon. All right. Y'all go say hey to Celerymen. Still writing. They're going to be writing The Lord of the Rings until I have no hair left on my head. So go say hey. Bye, y'all.